Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Integrity Project. I'm having a conversation here with my producer, Stefano.
Yeah. And you know why? Because we're going to be talking about something very special.
Yes, we're going to talk about stuff very special, and we're going to try to keep this under 15 minutes today.
Done. Now, what does life always do to you?
Well, life always throws you curveballs.
Okay.
So, and I just want to let you guys know, like a lot of stuff I do pre-work comes to my mind, and I'm not the guru of any sort. It just flows through me. So when it flows through me, I make sure I write it down because or else I forget.
Sure.
So life doesn't arrive gently. It arrives honestly. And sometimes that honesty feels like a punch to the chest. We can all relate to that. A diagnosis, a betrayal, a loss, a door closing you didn't see it coming. We call these curveballs. But the truth is, life has always been unpredictable. The suffering begins when we believe it shouldn't be. Most people aren't afraid of hardship. They're afraid that hardship means something has gone wrong. But what if nothing has gone wrong? What if this moment is not here to break you, but to reveal you? You don't control the pitch. You never have. What you do control is how you meet it. Do you freeze? Do you flinch? Or do you swing? Swinging doesn't mean forcing positivity. It doesn't mean pretending you're okay. It means staying present when every instinct tells you that you should shut down. Resilience isn't built in crisis. It is revealed. The real work happens long before, in the moments when you tell the truth, when you stop numbing, where you choose responsibility over blame. Ask yourself, what is this challenge asking me to become? Not what is it taking from me, but what it is inviting me into. Life isn't cruel, it's precise, and every curveball carries a lesson that couldn't learn any other way. When you stop arguing with reality, you reclaim your power, and power is not control. Power is presence. Swing the fucking bat.
And that's the Integrity Project. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you, everyone. That's a great.
So essentially, from that incredible breakdown of what life really is, how do you learn how to swing at curveballs? It's a very hard thing to do.
I think what happens when something comes towards us that we're not expecting, the first thing we run into is shock. We are always living in a place where we're always reactive. It happens first, and then we'll see the pitch, and it's almost too late. Like we try to embrace it. We try to brace ourselves so no change happens. But the truth is, always growth happens after a big change, after a big curveball. Even if you swing and miss, you learn something. And those curveballs always tend to come to us in the most, I'm going to say, inconvenient times, when we couldn't expect anything else to get worse.
But is that our destiny, though? Are we destined to have these curveballs given to us? No matter what, we can't avoid them.
Life is about suffering and challenges. It always has. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
When you started your business, did everything go right?
Never.
When in every relationship you ever had in your past lifetime, has it always been perfect?
Never.
Life is designed to challenge us so we can grow. Life is designed to give you the opportunity to become something more. And people don't like to give up their old selves because it's familiar. If I threw the same pitch over and over and over again, how much excitement would there be for the next pitch?
Not much.
It's like that kid. If you give him something every time you ask for it, he has no grace, no gratitude for the next thing you can give him.
But I'm going to challenge that for a second. But with this changing of life also brings the desire of things. Some good, some bad. How do you pick and choose which curveballs you swing or which ones you don't even swing for?
Well, that's the beauty of life. You do have choice. Do you have to swing at every curveball that comes your way?
Should you?
No,
Should you? No.
you should not.
Okay.
Why waste energy on a curveball that you know is not meant for you? It's way outside. I think what happens is everybody has to be reactive to everything that happens to them. Some of it's just not meant for you. It's just telling you to get out of the way. Go left instead of going straight. You don't have to swing at every pitch. You don't have to swing at every curveball. You don't have to take on every challenge. You just got to pick the one that you feel, okay? You feel,
Okay.
not you think, you feel is right for you.
But in this great game of life that is kind of building the scenario of a baseball game, a lot of the audience is influencing you on how, if you should go for it or not. How do you block out that noise that technically they don't really know what's best for you? They know what's best for themselves.
The ones that are cheering from the outside has no skin in that game. To them, they're spectating you. They don't have the courage to step into the ring with you. It's easy for people to give you advice. It's even easy for me to give you advice because I'm not emotionally invested in your life.
Okay.
So something that seems like a big deal, and things do happen in life. Happens in business, happens in relationship. Things do happen. I'm not saying for you to go slough it off and walk away like nothing happened. No, what I'm saying is you meet it head on. You take a look at it. You see if it suits you. And at the end, if it's meant for you, then you swing at it. If it's not, let it go by. There's always another pitch coming.
Easier said than done is what everybody's going to say to you if they're listening.
You know what? I 100% agree that's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy.
Okay.
Right? But if you take the perspective that this happened to me now, and now I'm less than because of it, you add certain amount of your own self-worth into the situation. Understand that life always happens, and that happens the way it's supposed to happen because it's supposed to happen. Doesn't matter. That was supposed to happen to you. Now, the question is what you do with it.
Okay.
Do you learn from it? Do you dwell from it? Or do you grow from it?
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
You put down the moment you stop arguing with reality, you regain your power.
Yeah.
That's complex. You have to explain that to me.
Okay. Something happens. Okay. What do you want to name me a situation? Something happens. Go.
I don't know. You get into a car accident.
Okay. You get into a car accident.
Sure.
You break your leg.
Exactly.
Okay. Now you have argument about why this happened to me. I can't believe this happened. You just go through the whole measurement of cursing what has happened. But it has happened. You can no longer change it. So stop fighting the reality of it.
It happened. You can't not
undo
it.
You can't unhappen it.
Okay.
You can't unhappen betrayal. You can't unhappen, people quitting your business or employees quitting. You can't happen if you quit your job. You can't unhappen things. It just happens. You can't help but if your wife leaves you, like these things happen.
Now, okay, they've happened. Now what?
Okay. Now it's what you're doing is you're fighting reality in your body, in your mind. You want that to change back to the way it was.
I'll to go backwards.
But you can't go back to the
Okay.
past. There's no such thing as the past. So now all you have is the future.
Okay.
Okay. Or actually, all you have is the present.
Right.
And if you just accept reality for what it happened as it is without fighting it and just realize it just happened
Okay.
and allow yourself to flow that, then you can move on. Okay, I broke my leg. Now I know I have to go to rehab. I have to wear a cast for a while. I understand these things, right?
But how do you get yourself out of that immediate depression, that immediate sadness of, oh,
don't.
man?
You don't. You allow yourself to feel it.
Okay.
Get with that feeling. I don't like this feeling. I don't like feeling sad and depressed. I don't like where I am right now. I don't like this. Because if you like it, you ain't going to move on from it. If it's always bringing you joy and pleasure, you're never going to move on from it. Yes, I know that this hurts. I'm going to be laid up for a while. I might have to learn to do something new. But it does over time heal. The pain in my leg starts to go away. I start rehabbing it, get stronger. And before I know it, my leg that was broken, my weakest link, is now the strongest part of me.
Okay. So you take a weakness and make it into a positive.
My whole thing is stop fighting reality. When things happen, they just happen. You can't control it. You're not controlling what's going to happen to you today.
A lot of people say, what if? Oh man, what if I didn't take that turn? What if I didn't jump in that way? I could have still been good. How do you deal with the what ifs? Like you put into your head all of these scenarios that could have avoided it. You're fixated on what if instead of, oh man, my leg really is broken.
What if I bought Amazon stock at 10 cents? What is an IPO?
Right. Or Bitcoin at 3 cents.
Or Bitcoin was 0.008 cents. Here's the thing. The universe has a funny way of having divine timing. Things unfold to you as you need them to unfold to you. But most of us want to fight that. Okay, if I turn left and I didn't get hit by that car, and I could have gone straight like my normal way, but there's something in there for you that you haven't realized yet. And sometimes it's not like no one is at the point where if something happens to me in that moment, I'm like, hang on a second, this is good. Everything's gonna be great. Like we're not like that. And it takes us some time. It could be 6 months down the road, 8 months down the road. You know what? I got hit by a car. I was in the hospital. And while I was in the hospital, the nurse was taking care of me, brought me back to health. I didn't realize it, but all of a sudden we built a relationship and now she's my wife. And then, so the universe is a weird way of steering you things. So I'm just saying, do not fight reality, what has happened.
And here's how we're going to end off this episode. I need you to tell me, how do we integrate integrity into how we live our lives when we're dealt a bad card? How do we implement integrity into that? Roy, this is what we do.
I know. And I'm going to say, I used to play poker. The only bad hand is the hand that you fold.
The only bad hand is the hand you fold. Okay.
Correct. Because at the end of the day here, no one knows what card you're holding in your hand. It's how you perceive those cards that are important. So if I'm walking around with a 7-2 and I walk around like I have a pair of aces, I'm probably going to win.
Okay.
Right? So whatever happens to you, accept it. Allow it to flow through. Allow yourself to feel those emotions. Because I know the first time I look at a 7-2, the first thing that comes through me is like, God damn it, this is bad. Right? Right? And you're looking around the other table, like, then there's people who have worse hands than you. And if almost everybody folds, and you can show that you have more than you actually have, and your attitude is the one that controls the table now. It's not your cards. It's the same thing in life. Those who have it all can lose it all tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And those who have nothing can have it all tomorrow. It just depends on how you see yourself.
Did it again, Roy. You did it again. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find us on YouTube at Integrity Project. Mm-hmm. You can find us on Spotify at The Integrity Project, RC Truth Academy on Instagram. And guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This is Integrity Project by Roy Coach Show.